Brought to you by
Live On, the evening show at 6.
Hello and namaste everyone to Live On, the evening show at 6. Ma hu Zenisha Moktan. As a biharko din, Thursday, I'm here in front of your television set with a very, very special guest. And I'm excited to talk to her. We share a lot of things in common as well. But the one bond that really binds us is the crown of Miss Nepal. And she was the one who actually crowned me. So please welcome my beautiful, lovely guest to the show, Miss Nepal 2009, Zenisha Moktan. Welcome to the show, Zenisha Di.
Thank you.
So, tapaile malai crown gardinu bhako hai. How did you feel त्यति बेला?
I still remember it like it was yesterday. But it's been over 10 years,
Yes,
I know.
yes.
Wow.
Hai,
How did I feel? I was very excited. I was actually rooting for you, even though I didn't know you at the time. So I was very happy you won.
I also remember, one thing that I really remember from that time is that you wore a black gown and nothing else and just a crown and said that this is my jewelry. And त्यति बेला चाहिँ, of course you looked really nice, but हुन्छ नि, just the crown as my jewelry भन्दा धेरै जनाले बुझ्दैन होला, but I think after you actually get that crown, then you understand what you really meant भनेर है.
अब हुन त I'm not much of a jewelry person, हैन. अहिले पनि यसो याद गर्दा केवल लाग्छ. So that is also one part of it, but definitely the crown is definitely one of my biggest jewelry. I was honest that day.
So there's so many titles that you hold. Professionally कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि पनि you are the director at DM Foundation. You're currently the retail director at IMS Group. You're the mother of Diya Malhotra.
That seems to be my biggest tag right
now. Everybody, I'm sure all your comments थियो हेर्दाखेरि पनि दियाको भिडियो देखाउनुस् न, दियाको फोटो देखाउनुस् न भनेर.
अस्ति त एकजनाले मलाई दिया मल्होत्रा रे मैले त्यति सारा पनि नबनाए. हैन सरी दियाको मामु. Wow, that's my tag now.
How do you feel, Aile? Like with all of that attention coming from your child to you?
I mean, it's nice, it's sweet. She hasn't done anything to get all of the attention, I know, but it's okay. I mean, people like babies and she's a sweet child, so it's okay.
Yeah. So, we'll take it step by step. Like I said, कति धेरै कुराहरु छ गर्नको लागि, but we'll start with, of course, I think Miss Nepal and you being in the media, I remember that music video, the very famous music video, My Thuli Bhai Chu, I remember dancing to it. त्यति बेला I think 10 years, 11 years ago, the television थियो, radio नै त थियो, and a form of entertainment भनेको अहिले पो त social media छ, YouTube छ, and so much more, हैन. त त्यति बेला like यस्तै shows-हरुमा त्यो गीत बज्दाखेरि I also remember very vividly के dancing to that, watching to that, singing that song, हैन. अनि त्यसपछि पनि like अझ Miss Nepal भइसक्नु भएपछि after you crowned Miss Nepal also you did do, let's say, interviews, all of that, but त्यसपछि तपाईले बिस्तारै मिडियामा you weren't as much involved, हैन त्यति बेला. So अलिकति I know it's been almost 10, 11 years of you being Miss Nepal, but त्यति बेलाको कुराहरु अलिकति भनिदिनुस् न.
कस्तो भयो भने normally for most Miss Nepals the journey is quite the opposite. They become Miss Nepal and then they get into the media and then the journey moves forward from there, right? Mine was just the opposite, okay? So I did everything before Miss Nepal. I became Miss Nepal. I stopped. All I did was the interviews or talk about myself and things like this, but nothing like in terms of work professionally. That was because I'm not really good at it. It's plain and simple. I'm not good at acting. I wasn't very good. Music videos, okay. So it wasn't my area of interest as such. So I knew I didn't want to do it professionally. Plus, मेरो ठ्याक्कै अब bachelor's सकिन लागिसकेको थियो. So I had to continue my studies. मेरो पढाइसँगै related काम गर्नु थियो, and which I was actually good at.
True. And then
the corporate job.
You also went on to do your masters, हैन बाहिर जानु भएको थियो, and then HR लिएर you also I think worked as in the HR at IMS Group नै हैन पहिला.
Yes. Because I think this was also about 7, 8, 9 years ago नै नेपालमा त्यति सारो HR department नै भनेर हुन्थेन, even at corporate offices, even till date कमै छ भनौं न. So when we were starting it, मैले postgrad HR मै गरेको हुनाले, and Dikesh had just come back from America and he wanted like a proper department, so we sort of helped form that department and did things like that. So it was a very interesting time, and a good addition to the office.
And then also about media, I know you've also already announced this new show that you're coming up with.
Right.
I know. So after a break of almost 9-10 years, you're again starting or restarting your journey in the media. This is your first time of actually doing a show.
I know.
So how are you feeling at the moment with that?
Actually, my start I would say it was not with the intention to get in the media or try to come as a talk show host, because I'm really not good at it. Okay, seriously. For me, it was just to get the message across. Like you said with Dia, since having Dia, I was very active on Instagram because I was on bed rest for a huge part of my pregnancy, and I took a long maternity leave.
Right.
So all I did was post videos on Instagram and stuff. So what happened along the way was that a lot of like pregnant women, a lot of moms, a lot of like people who like babies became my followers. Okay. So, and then I keep getting questions. So people tell me about their stories, but like and then people ask me more serious questions, like maybe say breastfeeding garda kasto bhayo tapailai journey, kasari start गर्ने, कसरी छुटाउने, bottle खुवाउने कि नखुवाउने हुन्छ नि, and some people started talking about the pregnant हुनु कस्तो गाह्रो भइरहेको छ and things like this, which were actually serious issues. And what I realized was कि नेपाली मिडियामा कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ त्यो स्पेसिफिक टपिक्सहरुमा चाहिँ खासै केही छैन, and it's not something that's, you know, it's a popular topic. So if someone was to make money out of it, no one is going to choose a topic like that. So that wasn't my intention. So मैले चाहिँ start गरेको is just to get the conversation started, as I say, you know. So त्यो भएर मात्रै हो. So it's just me talking to people like
about parenthood and pregnancies and all of that.
And just with my own journey and what I've heard from people and what the experts are going to say. So I'm not as good as you guys.
No, but
you or
like you said, I think definitely it is something that a lot of Nepali audience also needs, especially young moms, people, women who are trying to be pregnant and have a baby, all of that, start a family. So I think it'll be very interesting, and तपाईहरु पनि excited हुनुहुन्छ होला. Jenishadले आफ्नो Instagram, social media मा राख्नु पनि भएको छ. Definitely go check it out in this break that we're taking. Be right back here at Live On, the evening show at 6. You're watching Himalaya Television HD. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Brought to you by Live On, the evening show at 6.
Welcome back after that short commercial break. Yaharu hearदै हुनुहुन्छ Live On, the evening show at 6, only on Himalaya Television HD. म हुँ Zenisha श्रेष्ठ र म कुराकानी गर्दैछु Zenisha Moktan सँग. So Zenisha di, we talked about, you know, how you're getting back into the media, but you सँगसँगै you like तपाईले भन्नुभएको जस्तै professional कामहरु पनि गर्नुहुन्छ, and then you do a lot of philanthropic activities also. Through DM Foundation, right? So, what is DM Foundation? What are the various activities that you do? Isko bare mein bani
don't say coming back into the media. that makes me feel very nervous. Why? It's not coming back. My full-time job is this. That's like a small side job. Not even a job, like a side thing. Anyway, so with the foundation, say the DM Foundation, it comes from Deepak Malhotra, my father-in-law, his father, Devraj Malhotra, then my husband Dikesh Malhotra, DM.
Right.
So it's the
and now Dia Malhotra.
And then now Dia Malhotra, right? It's the personal foundation of IMS Group. Okay? So it's like a social wing, and we conduct different social activities within that, mostly focused on scholarships. So that's that. And then the new campaign that we've just very recently launched is focused on cyberbullying. It's called the Filter of Love.
Yes. I wanted to talk about that also specifically because when we went अस्ति भर्खरै बाहिर हामी पोखरा जाने बेलामा तपाईले सुनाउनु पनि भयो थियो हैन, the story on how and why you wanted to start this भनेर. Now I know I have heard this story, but as जति जना पनि हामीलाई टेलिभिजन हेरेर अहिले बसिराख्नु भएको छ, I would really urge to sit back, एकछिन 2 minute time दिनुस् हामीले र यो story चाहिँ सुन्नु होला, किनभने I think after you listen to the story you'll also realize a lot of things about Zenisha Didi, and at the same time यो campaign चाहिँ उहाँले किन सुरु गर्नु भएको भनेर तपाईलाई थाहा हुन्छ. So Zenisha Didi, I know cyberbullying is a very sensitive issue also अहिले, and then I know you've done a lot of research on this. तपाईले अस्ति भन्नु भएको factsहरु पनि was just shocking, हैन, to know how much time young people spend on the internet, and then the negativity भन्नु that is in the social media platforms as well. तर all of this को अलिकति rewind गरेर हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ is a personal story also that is attached, हैन. त्यो story पनि हामीलाई भनिदिनुस् न.
So the story that you're talking about is the story of my teeth, हैन. I think I'm most infamous for it, like the Miss Nepal with the worst teeth. Till date I still get all comments हुन्छ नि related to my daँत कस्तो नराम्रो दाँत. Somebody writes even with concern, you know, maybe fix your teeth.
के भएको होला भन्नुस् त्यसले.
In short, the story is that my daँत is pretty not fixable because I sort of unknowingly damaged it while practicing to swim for nationals and stuff like that. So the acid le chai मेरो सबै enamel खाएको थियो कि, and then I couldn't get it back, and then the teeth that I have now is also caps, and then मेरो gum ma पनि there are issues, whatever, all said and done, it's not fixable.
Right.
So when people give comments or give feedback, भनौँ न, if they said something about maybe you could अलिक राम्रो बोले हुन्थ्यो, then I can work towards it, right? Or if they say अलिक I don't know, whatever, more information दिए हुन्थ्यो, then I can work towards it. But if it's something that I can't work towards and I have to listen to it every day, it's not only so useless, it's also sort of damaging to me.
Definitely.
That's my only thing. So and that's something personal, I learned to get over it over time. But then with friends in the media and young girls I see today who are, you know, getting tortured mentally, and the state that they're in, young, beautiful, confident, smart women feeling insecure, okay, with one comment that totally ruins their day.
Yes.
And then you will get 100 comments that are so positive, and that one mean comment, you know, just dampens the confidence like anything.
True.
So then I realized this is so rampant, and especially in Nepalko context, we're not people, Nepalese, we're not people with too much of a filter. Right, we just say, like, you know, you think it's normal to say moti, kali, dubli, even I don't know, stuff like this. So and then when it comes on a public platform for people to see it, it's really difficult. And that's just a small part of it. You know, it goes worse when people start using swear words and people are making, you know, attacking your character and things like that.
Yes.
So with Filter of Love, it was a campaign to just urge people to use a filter.
Right.
Just think twice before you say it.
Right.
If it was somebody that you really loved and cared about, you take your time to notice कि मैले भनेको कुराले चाहिँ
कस्तो affect गर्छ भनेर.
Right. And म त्यही भन्छु कि if that person, whoever, my fan, follower, knew कि मेरो दाँत नराम्रो भनेको भएर मलाई अलिक
चित्त दुख्छ नराम्रो लाग्छ भने
भनेको भए maybe उसले भन्थेन होला कि.
Of course.
So just whenever before you comment on people, think for a moment, use a filter of love. Say it if you have to say it with love and concern and a little bit of more empathy. That's the campaign.
And तपाईले अस्ति भन्नुभएको कुरै पनि म रिपिट गर्छु कति जनालाई, जस्तो पहिला I think नेपालमा त अझै as such स्कुलमा त्यस्तो बुलिङ यस्तो भनेर छैन, but you know maybe in the US or बाहिर एकदमै rampant छ हैन यो cyber as in like bullying गर्ने. So अगाडि हेरेर फेस टु फेस एउटा मान्छेले अर्को मान्छेलाई बुली गर्यो भने इट जस्ट वान पर्सन हुन्छ नि, ल कसैले देखेको छैन केही छैन भनेर भन्छ, बट 5 जना मान्छेको अगाडि गर्यो भने अरु 4 जनालाई थाहा भयो नि त उसलाई त्यो मान्छेले बुली गरेको थियो भने नराम्रो लाग्छ. बट अहिले सोशल मिडियाको जमानामा त एउटा त्यो कमेन्ट तपाईको 100 जनाले हेर्छ, एन्ड देन देयर विल बी पिपल हु अल्सो लाइक दैट कमेन्ट इन सपोर्ट हैन. ए छ्या कस्तो दाँत, ए यो कस्तो लुगा सुहाउँदै नसुहाएको यस्तो काली भन्दा देयर आर पिपल हु आर लाइकिङ दैट कमेन्ट इन सपोर्ट हैन. अनि झन् त्यो कमेन्टमा so one supporter
भने त झन् खुसी हुने कि मान्छेहरु. It's so weird.
अनि प्लस त्यो कमेन्टमा पनि I think it change जस्तो पनि हुन्छ नि, उले हैन तिमीले यस्तो किन भनेको भने उले उलाई गाली गर्ने, then another person walks in saying हैन उले भनेको ठीक हो यस्तो त हो नि भनेर. So this is just endless, and just एउटा मान्छेको मात्रै दिन रुइन हुँदैन. There will be so many people who will maybe
and then they fight against each other.
Exactly.
And then, you know, then they start saying mean things to the other person, and then they are having another fight. So the purpose of this campaign was to use
yellow
heart, right? So we have a yellow heart emoji. If you want to speak against bullies or support the person who's being bullied, you don't have to say anything, just put a yellow heart. You know, we want to fill the internet with yellow hearts so that more and more people see this and understand that this is something serious.
Okay.
So yellow heart.
So yes, तपाईहरुले पनि if you also experiencing cyberbullying or तपाईले पनि कसैको पेजमा पनि भनौं, be it influencers, celebrities, आफ्नो personal family friends को पेजमा पनि कसैले negative comment गरेको देख्नुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ do drop in a yellow heart to give them some extra love and the filter of love. So we'll definitely continue this conversation. Don't go anywhere. Be right back after this short commercial break.
Brought to you by Live On, the evening show at 6.
Welcome back after that not last, after that commercial break here at Live On, the evening show at 6, I don't really want this conversation to end because the next topic that I'm jumping into with Zenisha Didi is about Diya. So I remember हामी जहिले पनि भेट्ने बेलामा दिया आएको छ छैन, we also encourage you to bring Diya in all our gatherings as well. Mr. Palहरूको बेलामा she poses also like a Mr. Pal already, you know, उसको पोजहरु पनि एकदम स्पेशल छ. But how is it like being a mom, Zenisha Didi?
It's beautiful. I mean, my pregnancy wasn't very easy.
Yes.
But delivery and post-delivery have been very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. अब के भन्ने?
Ani, I feel like I know that Instagram ma dekhaunda you also mentioned हैन रोएको ठुस्स परेको भिडियोजहरु फोटोजहरु राख्दैन Instagram मा, so सधैँ यस्तो हुँदैन भनेर. But I do feel like Diya is relatively a very happy baby हैन त?
Yeah, she's quite happy. But now I think she's getting naughtier.
Right.
After 2,
okay,
slightly, and then she has a cousin kind of who's quite naughty.
Yeah.
So she likes to like हुन्छ नि
उसले
कहिले
जे
जे
गर्यो
गरे पनि
त्यही
उलाई पनि
गरिरहेछ.
गर्नु मन लाग्छ, उलाई पनि बदमास हुनु मन परिरहेछ अहिले चाहिँ.
But I don't know, biased भएको पनि हुन सक्छ म, but then you know Diyaले हेर्दाखेरि I feel like she's so smart, she's so sweet. उसले गीतहरुको lyrics याद गर्ने देखि नि लिएर हुन्छ नि all the things that she says, like मलाई Diya I remember so many stories के अहिले मेरो यस्तो आइरहेछ नि दिमागमा, but
keep writing to me.
Exactly, like she's like super smart के. But and then मैले तपाईलाई भनेको पनि थिए, is it also because I feel like you've really stayed with Diya when infant भएदेखि for a long period of time, you've stayed with her 24 hours सँगै बसेको. Do you think that that also has to do something with her being so lively and happy and talkative?
I don't know. I hope so. I mean, because I did dedicate quite a chunk of my time to her, and I hope it made a positive impact on her personality, but I can't say for sure. I think babies are born with a certain set of characteristics, a certain personality, and then grooming obviously takes a little bit of that. But she does have an innate talent to pick things up, especially lyrics. So that she's had from a very young age, and I don't know how. I
remember सानो बेलादेखि लिएर अहिले झन् when she can speak really properly, गीतहरु completely नै हैन मज्जाले झन् दिकेश दाइसँग I see her हुन्छ karaoke गरिरहेको sometimes mic लिएर यही राखेरै गीत गाइरहेको हुन्छ no. So
I think singing talent चाहिँ उसैबाट आउने होला because I can't sing हैन for the life of me. So yeah, he enjoys that time with her definitely.
So that's the bonding time when you're not around.
छोरीको चाहिँ गाउने नै हो.
So you know, after Diya also there are so many I think positive changes that came into your life, Dikesh daiko life ma pani, and also into IMS group, I would say, because there's so many fantastic new baby brands that were introduced. So Diyaले नै influence गरेर चाहिएको भएर आएको थियो कि was there a plan that you guys had thought अब हैन यो products are introduced गराउनु पर्छ भनेर? What was it like?
No, definitely it wasn't a plan. It was all because of Diya. That happened because Dikesh is quite a perfectionist, right? And even like quite a planner, let's say, perfectionist. So he likes to plan things ahead of time. So when I was pregnant, he would like plan, so I never looked at that department. He did all of it, right? So he would say, hey, you चाहिन्छ त्यो चाहिन्छ अनि के नेपालमा पाउँछ भन्दा प्राय जस्तो त्यो बेबी लिस्टहरुमा भएको सामानहरु नपाउने.
Okay.
Right, so हामीले यहाँ पाएको सामानहरु त हामीले किन्यौं. Otherwise, he had traveled quite a bit when he was pregnant. I also traveled, and then we bought बाहिरबाट. The main things were the humidifier, number one.
Right.
एउटा पाउँथ्यो यहाँ 50-60 हजार जस्तो, which is very expensive. अनि बाहिरबाट किन्नु पर्यो भने 5-7 हजार, 10-12-15 हजार सम्ममा आउने. So that was a huge difference. That we had to get बाहिरबाट, and a few other things भनौं न. So that त्यो चाहिँ हामीलाई एकदमै के कस्तो ह्युमिडिफायर नपाएको such an essential कुरा. बच्चाहरुलाई यङ बच्चाहरुलाई चाहिँ त्यो ब्रीथ गर्नको लागि ड्राई एयर हुन्छ. विन्टर बेबी स्पेशली Diya was born on Christmas, right? Mid winter, एकदमै चिसो. So sore throat हुने, ड्राई हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो ह्युमिडिफायर चाहिने रहेछ. So त्यसको लागि चाहिँ मेन we thought कि हुन्छ नि अब त ल्याउनु पर्छ होला because we are a business house, and that's always the thinking कि what is unavailable in the market, त्यही नै ल्याउनुको लागि नै हो. That happened. And then after she was born, so humidifier चाहिँ पहिल्यै भयो थियो, so हामीले बाहिरबाट किन्यौं ल्यायौं. So after she was born, around 1 month जस्तो चाहिँ she hadn't latched, so she wasn't breastfeeding. So I would pump and I had to feed her from the bottle, हैन. So bottleबाट खाँदाखेरि चाहिँ एकदम ग्यास बढी जाँदो रहेछ के बच्चाको पेटमा. So ग्यास बढी गएर चाहिँ दुख्ने. you know. So burp गर्नु पनि अलिअलि गर्छ तर अब otherwise पनि त्यो ग्यासले चाहिँ घोच्छ नि त ग्यास्ट्रिक काम नहुने त्यस्तै अनि एकदम रुने बच्चाहरूलाई चाहिँ त्यो कलिक भन्दो रहेछ सो somebody told us कि यो डक्टर ब्राउन्सको बोतलले चाहिँ कलिक हुँदैन त्यो ग्यास चाहिँ एकदमै पस्दैन त्यो किन सो हामीले इन्डियाबाट मगायौँ and then त्यो bottle actually changed my perspective on products के so then the moment we started feeding her from that bottle dramatic change. Like she stopped crying altogether. The previous bottle that we were using, pani मैले Tommy Tippy भन्ने American brand हो, so it was not like a bad sad bottle. Right. राम्रै bottle पनि, but Dr. Brown's made that much of a difference. So we were like, we need to talk to Dr. Brown's, either say thank you or come to Nepal.
Right.
So then we brought Dr. Brown's Nepal. अनि अहिले खासमा इन्डियामा पनि छैन, but so we get it directly उतैबाट. इन्डियामा चाहिँ अनलाइनहरु बेच्छ, तर like distribution typeले छैन.
Storeहरु पनि हैन त्यस्तो छैन. So you know I know there's BB Love, there's Cranes भयो, Dr. Brown's भयो अनि हिमालयको पनि baby care products हरु तपाईले राख्नुहुन्छ. And now because you're also the retail director, I see you posting stories and very informative informations हरु तपाईले pass गरिराख्नु भएको हुन्छ हैन. So तपाईको विचारमा चाहिँ like in terms of baby products, how is the consumer behavior जस्तो लाग्छ? Like people spend a lot कि ए भर्खरको बच्चालाई यति किन भन्ने त्यस्तो पनि छ कि कस्तो छ?
No, I think people do spend quite a bit because babies are so precious. And the most important thing is they're so delicate, okay? So you would want to give them the best if you knew about it. If you don't know about जस्तो छ त्यस्तै चलि नै रहन्छ. But if you knew about it, you definitely want to give them the best. And we try to provide quality with not very expensive prices, so decently priced, very good quality products. So I feel like I have a platform. Why not use it to, you know, alikati awareness
create
so I do that. And so it's also my job.
So, and I'm sure you explaining it, there would be a lot of people listening to you as well because of that platform. So we are in conversation with Zenisha Didi, Zenisha Moktan. Don't go anywhere else. This is the last break that we're taking. Almost 1 घण्टा भइसक्यो उहाँसँग कुराकानी गरेको, but we'll definitely have some interesting topics to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Be right back here at Live On, the evening show at 6.
Brought to you by Live On, the evening show at 6.
Welcome back. After that last commercial break, you're watching Live On, the evening show at 6. I'm talking to Zenisha Moktan Malhotra. So, Zenisha Didi, you know, moving forward, but we've almost come to the end of the program as well. But what are you looking forward to the most, Abaze? Standing early here and then moving forward.
I think I'm actually looking forward to be very honest, to influencing positively. Just a couple of months ago, I'm not the kind of person who likes to preach a lot or, you know, or whatever. It's not my thing. I feel like सबको आफ्नो आफ्नो opinion हुन्छ जोलाई जस्तो छ ठीक छ. But a couple of months ago, I made a post on Instagram that was actually very के भन्ने irresponsible sort of, where I was like, you know, I don't really read the news or because I don't really care about it that much, blah, 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 blah. And then I got a lot of comments, constructive comments, but there were people who told me, you know, you come from a position of privilege, so it's very easy for you to say things like this, but this is not correct. Someone in your position should not be, you know, influencing in this manner. And then it really struck me hard, okay? And I'm like, of course, Nita, whether I accept it or not, whether I like it or not, whether I see my position as being influential or not is secondary. I am in a position where people are listening, right? So then it really made me think about a few things, and then, you know, now I feel a little more responsible. That's why, you know, the show and then the campaigns. So in every way that I can, even with the baby products and things like this, I think I just need to be a little more aware and a little more positively
and I think we would all, like, as your follower or unsani sabaile pani would be very happy to get more of that gyan, I think, because when you talk, I think you talk a lot of sense also, and then like preach karne hisable nabhaye pani, like I even love your, I know Instagram is more about like photos and pictures of that, but I know tapaile the posts that you actually make and your captions, and I feel like people should read your captions more than actually looking at the photos because they're more Mazako, okay?
Yeah. So actually, that's true, right? So for every photo, I post one. So like a photo, and then I write something, whatever my feelings or whatever it is, right? And then like a photo will get like 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 likes, and my write-ups will get like 500. 1,000 at max, right?
Yeah.
I feel it has so much content, and if I look at it like that, khasma narakhe ni huन्थ्यो, हैन? But
I feel like
I do want to
those
get it out
people who
there.
are actually, you know, liking and looking at
Yeah,
it, they
my
have a
real
much more
followers.
impact. Yes, the real followers.
Yeah.
And then they have, those words actually have a lot more impact also. So I
Yeah,
think you should definitely continue
I
that.
love writing also. No, I used to write
Yes,
vlogs,
vlogs,
remember,
yeah.
about food. And I still, it was like 3-4 years ago, I still have people till date asking me,
Of course.
when will you write your vlogs back? But yeah, I should write
I recently
more.
saw your new recipe on the shrimp wraps.
Yeah. I'm like so all over the place doing this, that, and the
But
other.
I think you should. See, I feel like you Tapan is very important. At times, influencers, celebrities, are really guided by what would people want out of us.
Right.
When in reality, we should listen to our heart and our minds and then do things that we want to do, because that way a lot of people who follow us would also benefit. जबरजस्ती लेखेको कुरा भन्दाखेरि what naturally comes to us त्यो लेख्यो भने अझ झन् राम्रो हुन्छ. But okay, since you're here, since you are a wonderful mom also, to all our young moms or mother to be who are watching the shows, what would you like to tell them?
Specifically to mother, would say it's definitely a beautiful journey. Embrace it. Don't work yourselves up too much. Whatever phase or whatever situation you are in life, live it to the fullest. Try and be happy. Stay positive. It's so easy to say, but so difficult to do. Just spread love, be kind, and keep smiling. I think that's so mean, no?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Zenisha, for actually coming. And it was lovely chatting. I mean, but not like this on live television, on a national TV. But thank you so much for being here. And then I wish you all the love, luck, and lots of love to Dia also.
Thank you so much for having me, Sadiksha. Looking at you, I swear, I feel like I must have done such a terrible job. You're so good at what you do.
Yeah, no, not at all. We'll definitely look forward to the shows as well. But आजको लागि हामीलाई साथ दिनु भएकोमा Live on the Evening Show at 6 मा धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद यहाँ सबैजनालाई. I hope today's conversation was really helpful to a lot of you who watched our show as well. I'll be back next week. Till then, both of us would say bye.
Brought to you by Live on, the evening show at 6.